SugarBABI. SugarBABI.
Alright, let's review the conditioning track in body combat. Let's start with the simplest one, which is crunch. So, lay down on your back, on your mat, hands at boxing guard, elbows in. Then you lift slightly off the ground and slowly back down. So you bring your ribs towards your hips and keep them stable. Right, so up and down. Right, so another variation is you stay at the top and do the jabs with it. Look, it's like 1, 2, 3, and down. Now switch other hand, 1, 2, 3. The C crunch, however, is where you lift your legs. So it's like a normal crunch, but you lift your leg at the same time. Your knees stop at the hips level. So you go up and down. So imagine that you're working with your personal trainer, you're holding a big medicine ball, then you do the ball crunch, alright? So push the ball away while keeping your hands stay. Imagine it's a very heavy ball, so you do this, right? Then we can extend your legs for the ball tight crunch. Remember, keep your legs steady so you isolate the abs. Alright, you got this thing called the circular crunch. It's a variation to the crunch where you hold your hands straight first to one side and you spin over your knees and back here. Then you spin it reverse, making a circle. So it's circling around. You're working on your abs and the side obliques as well. Challenging version of the crunch is the crunch extend. Actually, they bring it together. So, from here, you do the C crunch. At the top, you hold, extend your arms and legs, and slowly extend them to the outside. Hold here, then you repeat with the crunch, extend, and slowly back down. The oblique crunch, right? Like your regular crunch, you lay down first, but this time hands to the side, facing to the sky, right? So if you do one-sided, the other hand is beside your temple, and you crunch to the side. Try touching the both of the foot or your socks as you lift your shoulder a bit and twist to the side. Then you change to the other side. We got a variation called the side lying oblique crunch. So hands lie here, your legs straight, one hand up here. So you do this, right? Your knees go together, bring it towards your chest. Up and down. Your option is one leg down. 1, 2, 1, 2. The common mistake usually do, people spread their knees, bring them together, alright? obliques very effectively. So you lay down. This time, hands beside your temple. As you lift one leg, it's like that. So you switch diagonally. The elbow meets the knee, right? If you want more challenge, you can extend your legs. However, we have a variation which is a single leg one. So it looks like this, but you do the same side again, or with the tap. Crisscross is one of my favorite moves. So you lay down, hands beside your body, straighten your legs wide, then you crease and cross, right? After a while, you will be challenged to do it with a crunch. So as you bring it together, you crunch up, crunch up. Remember, neck relax, upper back relax. Just crunch with your abs to bring your hands closer to your legs. Have you ever heard of half iron cross? Well, it looks cool, but actually it's quite simple. So you keep one leg straight and one leg bent. Your opposite arm with the lengthened one goes straight, and the other hand is beside your body. As you lift the straightened leg and straightened arm together, you meet in the middle. So this is your half iron cross. Switch to the other side. So up and down. Lift your upper back as you crunch and lift your legs. The lower abs with the leg extension. So lay down, hands beside your body. So you lift your legs, extend, slowly down, back up, retract. So out, down, up, and retract. Make sure your lower back is pressed against the floor or the mattress, alright? To isolate your lower abs. The bear crawl really challenge your shoulder stability, right? So you start from this position, your knee under your hips. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it? Alright, another variation is you step out your hands first, then you move your legs. So out, out, in, out, out, in. Alright, the hip escape. A core training, very good for your balance and also core. So, like a bear crawl position, so your knees is under your hips. Then, you twist to one side. Your hand here for blocking, right? Then you return to your normal position. This time, try the other side. You got it? So, 1 and 2. Another option for that is you can just sit as you do the hip escape. Body combat is a little bit different than usual Russian twist. So imagine holding a big ball again, you lay down, so you throw the ball and bang it to the side. This time lift, bang it to the other side. So lift, drop, lift and drop. So what you're doing is you lift and you swing it to the side and switch to the other side while crunching the obliques as you slam it down. Alright, another variation is the up kick. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's called the up kick because it's explosive. So you need to press your heels towards the sky while crunching your lower abs. While your hand stays beside your body and relax. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The challenge is to lift your hips a little bit by crunching even more. So up, kick, and down. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got this imaginary stairs exercise called the urban ladder. Very good for your control, core, and also your lower abs. So hands beside your body, set up your tabletop position. So you go low, middle, high, and followed by the tuck in. So you go 1 and keep this leg stable while the other one straighten up. So every time you move, the other leg stays. Right, you got it? As you reach out, point your toes and slowly bring it down to 45 and tuck in. Alright, hover and side hover. Very challenging for your core, but simple. Right? So your elbow is under your shoulder. Keep your back straight. So this is your basic hover position. This is common mistake, or either too much to the front or flexing your back like this. Alright, side hover. So one hand is placed under the shoulder. One hand here or extended up. Your option is to put one knee down, and you can do the pulse as you do the side hover. combined with the hover position. We have the heel lifts. So from the hover position, you simply lift your legs, right, like this. But the challenge is to keep your body stable and stay there. You don't open like that, swing, but your hips are square to the ground. So up and up. Combine it with a wide climb. So you go to your hover position. Remember, back straight. This time, 1 foot out. Then pull it in beside your ribs. So you back out and repeat. With the other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If it's too much, you can do it on your knees for the same combo, right? Like this. Alright, the jack climber, on the other hand, is a continuation to the jack. Alright, this is your jack. This time, after you step out, bring it in. And then back out, then tap in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another cardio series for the plank, alright? So, the plank jack combo, you go to your plank position and you jump or jack your feet out and in. So together, out, in, while keeping your back straight, alright? In your second power training, usually you have the plank with a challenging MMA circuit training. Well, let's review. So plank, hands under the shoulders, back straight like this. Then we should try it with slow mountain climber. 1, 2, 1, 2 like this. So in the plank and the mountain climber, your key is to bring your toe towards the thumb of your hands. That's your target, right? This time, let's try it with the fast mountain climber. So here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep your back straight and body as stable as possible. Body combat, or else known as the power push-up. So hands wide, feet also as wide as your hips to maintain your balance. Then you release down and up. So your elbows go wide, brace your abs, stop at the shoulder level, and brace up. So as you go up, you corkscrew your elbows in. Alright, another variation to that is your top half push-up. Very good for your speed training. So half and up. Usually it's in the fast tempo like this. On the other hand, bottom half push-up is where you stay. So down, halfway up, down and halfway up. catchy movement with the song. So first you go down from here, circle, up, then you reverse the whole thing. But make sure your chest and your elbow are aligned as you lean to the floor. Alright, the diagonal push-up is basically walking your hand to the front, go down for push-up, back up, and repeat on the other side. So you step, jump, back, and reset. Very good for your shoulder stable, and core strong. Alright, from here, you got the renegade push-up, which is good since it has the push and pull motion, alright? So you go down, up, and you pull at the same time. But you don't swing your hips. So down, and up. As you rise, you tap the opposite shoulder. Again, so down, and up. If you want more challenge, explosive power, you got the plyo push-up. So from here, you push as you rise, then you drop back again. So you go to your plank position. Remember to tap out in with both legs at the same time. And the regular push-up. Now you're bringing both together. So you split the jack and go to your push-up. And you bring it back together. Right, from the sidelines. You can see. So you open your legs and drop at the same time. Drop and push. Alright, let's train the back during the conditioning track. You got the back extensions. So, first thing, you have the salute. You put your hands beside your temple, face the ground, then you lift. Alright, this is the salute position. Another variation is where you extend your hands to the side. Alright, so you crunch your back, slightly squeezing the glutes. Alright, you got it? So this is the salute. And this one is the width, extending the hands to one side. You got one more thing, which is the skydiver. So you place your hands here, you pull in hard by pulling the lats down while pulling your leg like this. So you do it together. So pull and crunch. Then you release down. So again, you pull and retract and down. Right? So, boxing guards up, feet outside your hips, then you go down, you push your knees to the front, pull your hips to the back, keep your chest up, and tailbone in, and you rise up. So as you go down, really brace hard. Hips just above the knee line. Don't go too much or less. Just stay here. Alright, the sprawl. Very tiring move, but very effective to burn fat. Alright? So, boxing guard. Then you squat down. Press your arms here. Then you jump your legs back to plank position. Then you stay back, jump into squat. Then you stand up. So you do it fast. It's like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure as you skip your back, that your back is straight, alright? This is your common mistake. Don't stick, stay there, and stay up. Alright, the challenging version of that is you add on the jump at the end. Modified sprawl. So, 1, 2, 3, and jump. Alright? So, another challenging version in the latest Combat 83, you got down and up, and you jump again directly as you lean down, right? In the latest, but not really latest, about 70s release, you got a tuck jump. So, sprawl and tuck jump, right? So you drop, shoo.
Thank you for watching.
Please leave a like and subscribe to our channel.